sabotage the stream.
Like, when are you not doing that?
He doesn't even do it. He just sits there and doesn't say anything.
Huh?
And then we try to include him, and he's like, I don't know.
That's his style, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
Content!
No.
God damn it!
No content for you, not for me.
Content.
Alrighty then. How are you
Last
doing
time
tonight,
checked,
Heather?
you have given me content.
I'm alright. I am just linking everywhere. Linkity link link.
I already put it in the Candlelight Academy.
That's good. Alright, so I guess we can just get this stream started, baby.
I swear to God, Syndicate just waits a whole week for these questions. And then, he doesn't even say hi. He just comes in and starts with the questions.
Well, you know.
With questions he's asked before, I might add.
Maybe he's amnesic or something and forgets.
Maybe. How about you, Louie? How are you doing tonight?
Come back to me on that.
Yeah.
He needs to decide.
Heather, am I going to be able to see you live, or do I need to watch your stream?
Hold on, I'm getting settled.
No pressure, I'm just asking.
How dare you pressure
Rolling in
me?
your 20s.
Louie, don't be a...
Uh-oh.
She's gone.
No, yeah, fucking Discord.
I guess you decided not to settle.
No, Discord decided. Discord was like, hey, fuck you for a second. And I'm like, okay. I was just like, ah, shit, what happened?
Alrighty then. So what are we working on today? Still the scarf?
Yes.
Who goes? Ah, Brandon's joining us.
Yay!
Other Brandon.
Yeah, other Brandon. About the other Brandon except for us, though.
Yep.
There's Brandon, and then there's other Brandon, and then there's Canadian Brandon, and that's it. That's all the Brandons there is. There's no more.
Good.
Mr. Mario says, hello, my princess.
Hello.
Oh, I gotta go to Lake, that's right.
And, let's see, we've got Trent saying, hello, Heather and Brawny, how are you?
Yo, we're doing good.
Leo
I guess
says,
I don't exist.
hello, is it me you're looking for? No, nobody's looking for you, Leo. Retro Gamer Kevin says, hey, Heather.
Yo, what is up?
And Syndicate wants to know what your t-shirt says.
It says breaking news. I don't care.
Shut up, we
Alrighty
all know
then.
you care.
That's literally what it says. I got this shirt in Texas, weirdly enough.
Cool.
It's just the Texan attitude.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Heather? We think we can get this scarf done tonight? Looks like we're pretty close.
We need 6 rows. And this is only the 3rd. So maybe. We'll see. Then we gotta start on the eggs. Because if you recall,
yes.
this is supposed to be a strip of bacon. And we're gonna put 2 over easy eggs, or actually sunny side up eggs, and sew them onto the bottom here so they make little pockets.
Syndicate wants to know if we've all had a nice week.
I've been fairly busy at work.
Yeah, tell us about that. It's been a rough week for you, hasn't it?
It's been a rough couple of weeks because it all started a few weeks ago at the beginning of the month where they suspended one of my coworkers who works closely with me, so I had to take on a heavy workload for at least 2 days, which I hate that. A suspension, sure, they missed 2 days of work, but then I have to carry the slack, which was bullshit. So when she comes back, I'm nervous that they're going to fire her, because this isn't the first time they suspended her. But no, they didn't fire her. She came in, and she quit. She put in her 2-week notice, and I'm like, you asshole. because we are the only two people who know what the fuck we're doing in that department. And they're bringing up someone from reception, which she's a nice chick and she can learn really well, but like they keep having to keep putting her like, okay, she's up here for today, but she actually has to go back down. She has to keep covering the receptionist desk because we keep losing people down there, and I'm having to deal with my other coworker who's kind of just phoning it in at work. And for her last freaking, like, the last 2 weeks, this was her last week this week, she called out like 2 days sick, and I had to pick up all the work again, which was bullshit.
That's infuriating.
Incredibly, it is. And why the fuck am I not getting a freaking raise or bonus for this shit?
I don't know, Heather. Maybe we should riot.
Again?
I like rioting. Gets all the anger out.
I think we should just kindly go up to her higher up and ask.
What's your higher up's name, Heather?
There's like a few of them that I don't feel comfortable naming on stream.
Okay, well, give us just give us a name, okay? You know what? I got the perfect name. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up to Joe. There's an inside joke that the stream is not gonna get.
Oh yeah, all you gotta know is I was in a drunk stupor one day and Bronny's boss was giving him shit, so I'm like, I'm gonna go up to this Joe. And I'm gonna be like, you know what happened to tarantulas when you drop them? And he goes like, what? They explode. And I'm gonna pick him up and drop him and he's gonna explode.
Yep, that's what you said.
Get me on that much wine again. That was some good ass wine I had. Sandy actually gave me that wine.
Leo asks, Bronny, have you no taste in music?
I think I have halfway decent taste in music. I like metal, and I like hard rock, and I like orchestral and classical. There's some pop music that I like, and some country music that I like, and some rap music that I like. Oh, and occasionally jazz. I get in a real jazzy mood.
Like that electro swing stuff I show you.
Yeah.
That's nice and jazzy.
Well, we find electro swing music for each other, Heather.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I found a lot of good stuff. Like the week before you came down, the last time you came down to Florida to visit, I was like, okay, Heather's coming to visit, so I better train my YouTube algorithm to only play electro swing music, or just in general stuff she likes.
Yeah.
So I was listening to a lot of Ninja Sex Party and a lot of electro swing, and then when you came down, it worked. She was like, oh, what's this band? I like this band.
Yeah, like I actually downloaded some of that music later onto my iPod because I liked it that much.
Yep. Mario says, Heather, would you like to command your own army?
Sure, but to do ludicrous shit, nothing legitimate.
What would you do with your army, Heather?
Seize all the pizza. I don't know, something fun.
Oh, geez, you're gonna crash the market, Heather. Then nobody's gonna have a job.
Well, it's not much different than how it is now, is it?
Hmm.
Is it the point that you want to make your kingdom better than the real world?
I don't know. I didn't ask for the crown asked for me.
Battleship says hi.
Yo, what's up?
And Leo says, oh no, Heather has become Kimmy Kibler, and I don't know who that is.
That's from Full House, Kimmy Gibbler. No one liked her. What the fuck, Leo?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, are you insulting her? My god.
How dare you?
The audacity of this kid.
Oh yeah, also her feet really smelled. That was a running joke.
Oh, jeez.
Are you saying my feet smell? I will assure you that they smell great for feet.
Why did that need a qualifier? Why can't they just smell good?
Because I don't think they smell like anything in particular, because I don't, like, perfume them or anything. I just moisturize them and wash them regularly.
Why would you perfume feet?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you perfume feet? So I don't perfume my feet.
Yeah, all you need to do is wash them.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I just washed my Tootsies today. And I moisturized. And I gave them
them.
Yeah, and I gave myself a little manicure, so they should be fresh as a daisy right now.
Mm-hmm.
I got them near my mustache.
Let's see here. What do we got? Syndicate wants to know if you prefer pork or beef.
That's a hard question because I have beef more often when given the choice because I like steak and stuff like that. But there's nothing wrong with pork. I like a good carnita burrito. I like pork chops with eggs and el pato. They're both really good, but I guess more often than not I choose beef because pork can go bad really quick.
Yeah, you gotta freeze pork in individual bags because otherwise it morphs together.
Oh, chicken does that too.
And then then you thaw it out, and you gotta what do you call it? You gotta put it in the refrigerator for like a couple of days to let it thaw out. Otherwise, it still, you can't cook it. But if you just keep it in the refrigerator, yeah, it goes bad really quick. Let's see, Brandon, is there any of the chat you're interested in?
This is an interesting comment. Leo says, I had a dream about Brawny, Cruiser, and Buck. All three of them were curb stomping Chrysalis.
What the fuck?
That sounds pretty awesome.
But I usually dressed as Queen Chrysalis. What if it was me?
Maybe King Sombrani would come to your defense.
Clearly, that didn't happen.
With his giant, windlass raptor sword.
Yes.
Or he'd join in the kicking.
I don't think Sombrani has ever, joined in like that. I think there's been a couple of times where Chrysalis has dragged him off by the ear or something. Did that happen, Heather, or am I hallucinating?
I'm sure it's happened a few times. And I think there was one time I was dressed as Flutter Spy because you had to take filming on a different day and I had a different cosplay on, and you insulted me, and I you insulted me, because Sweetie was saying, well, right now I should be a Flutter Spy because that's what your girlfriend is dressed as, and you're like, you think I would convert with some peasant, and then I come out and I'm like, what the fuck did you say?
Yeah, let's see here.
Wait, Ronnie, you had to ask about that? Wait, hold on, now I'm confused. Was this real life, or is this like YouTube?
It's it's YouTube. It's a video that I've made. So, when I go to the last few years when I go to conventions, I wear a King Sombra costume. It's one of the villains from Friendship is Magic. And I go around with a camera and I insult people. And it's funny. At least, it'll be funny when I get good at it. It's not funny right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when that happens, anyway, we filmed that. And so, yeah, it's kind of real life. I guess to ultimately answer your question.
I remember you meant that.
Well, let's see here. I see Trent. Trent is making a reference, but he doesn't even know what he's referencing. Trent says, all I know is that I'm going to order an orange soda with lots of ice. Louis, are you still with us?
I wish I wasn't.
It's like...
I mean, you can go then.
That's not... I'm not being cynical. Brownie knows why.
Oh, Brandon, you weren't there for that? Brandon was
so Trent is making a reference to a joke in one of my videos and the joke in that video was making reference to something that he has no idea about.
Why would you make a reference in your video that no one would get?
Because the episode was I forgot the title of the episode, but it was
Was
the
it
one
not
where,
the episode where Discord becomes friends with everybody and Twilight feels like she's left out or something?
yeah, because she missed a bunch of inside jokes and spends the whole episode trying to get the inside jokes. So the inside joke that I ran with was, at the end of the video, I'm going to tell an inside joke that nobody's going to get. and I went with, and then it showed me walking up to you and Heather saying, standing at a food truck, going, and I said, get me I'm gonna order me a large soda with a large orange soda with lots of ice.
And did anyone get the joke?
Nobody got the joke. That's the whole point.
It's an inside joke between me, Ronnie, and Heather.
Nobody got the joke, and that's why it's funny. It's thematic, and the whole point of it was nobody was supposed to understand it.
So, in other words, Trent, shut up.
No.
Be nice to Trent. Trent's a cinnamon roll.
He knows nothing
I
better.
eat cinnamon rolls, so...
I had 2
Yeah.
cinnamon rolls yesterday.
Uh,
That's pretty good.
McDonald's started selling cinnamon rolls. They're pretty bad.
I bet I'd be surprised if they were good.
Yeah, a lot of stuff like from weird places is shockingly good.
Weird places. McDonald's isn't unfamiliar to most of the world.
You
Yeah,
know what I
they
think
make
is
a
pretty good?
They make a good chocolate chip cookie.
You know what's surprisingly good, Heather? Burger King lettuce.
Oh no. Dude, my fucking nephew at Thanksgiving kept saying that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think Brandon was on that for a while, and I'm just like, why do you guys keep doing this to me? I'm not gonna order from Burger King. Are you happy?
Dude, when I used to work for Burger King, these kids came in and they ordered something, but one of them yelled out Burger King foot lettuce, and I was just cackling, and none of my managers knew why, and I didn't want to explain it to them.
Oh my god, did I tell you about the time at Dick's Sporting Goods, some kid threw a Brandon Rogers reference at me? And I actually responded with a Brandon Rogers reference, and they were like, oh, she knows! Like, I forget exactly what they said. It's, because it was a reference to Elmer. Elmer hates his job. I think they were talking about the food court, and they were like, haha, yeah, make sure you don't eat those hot dogs past the date. And I think I said, yeah, they'll make you see through time. And they were like, whoa, and dropped something. I'm like, you trying to give me a freaking seizure? They were really happy about it.
There's nothing better than quoting memes to customers. When I worked in childcare, we just quote vines at each other all day, and they were like, "Oh my God, Bronny knows the internet." I'm like, "Son, I invented the internet."
Honey, I wish you had invented the internet. We might be rich by now.
Yeah, that.
Hey,
And
you've been rich a while ago.
No, I think that money would have depreciated years ago.
Bill Gates stole it from me.
Hey, you guys want to see my new lightsaber?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bronny, if you guys remember, Bronny gave me a lightsaber last week. It was the Commando from Saberforge, and now we got the Black Lotus from Saberforge. Let me light it up. This is gonna be... Yeah, this is gonna be my lightsaber, my main one, because I'm
Don't look into it.
Don't worry, it's not as bright as the other one. It's yellow.
Nice.
I think Spoon actually responds to it. He's like,
Really?
yeah, he's like, whoa!
Okay, so it's more in awe than fear. That's good.
Yeah.
Cindy could
Nope.
wield the lightsabers.
I could dual wield lightsabers.
As soon as she gets that kill key out, there we go.
Run.
What's up?
What is the proper way for two blades?
One of them needs to be short. That-
And the short blade should go dominant or not dominant?
That's a matter of personal preference. But most coaches will tell you non-dominant.
Freaking, I didn't realize this before, but yellow and purple really go good together, don't they?
Do they?
They do. They actually, by side, they look really nice.
I guess I gotta see them in person because on camera they just both look very, very white.
Hey guys, who am I?
Goofy?
No. Who am I? Who am I? Come on. You gotta know this one. Episode 3. Who am I?
Oh,
You're cutting off my head like
oh
this.
yeah, Duke.
I'm counting Duke. Yeah.
Oh man. I was considering making myself, because they got the option on Saberforge where you can customize your lightsaber. I was thinking of making myself a curved hilt one, but I don't know. I feel like I should feel it and try it out before I commit to something so expensive. Hey, Louie,
Yeah.
the Saberforge shop is near you, like where you live. So we're gonna come and visit, and we're gonna go down to Saberforge and play with lightsabers. What do you think about that?
I'm busy.
Gosh darn it! Why are you so lame all the time?
Why don't you want to do anything fun?
Because I had to grow up.
Why?
Dude,
We could at least sit around and eat some edibles. Shit.
I'm old, and I still play around.
You think I don't? I have weed on me? I do.
Right now?
Actually, yeah, I do. I have some gummies.
Ah. I would like it in a cookie.
Syndicate wants to know, Brawny, have you done any sword training or Lion's Den stuff since your hand injury? Yeah. In fact, I've been swinging around my swords more often because part of the reason that injury happened was my being out of practice. Mario wants to know, Heather, what are you the princess of?
Not a princess of anything in particular. I am just the princess.
Louis, do you see any chat that you're interested in?
I would if I was looking at chat, but right now I am cleaning my computer.
Ah, okay. How about you, Brandon?
Brandon dead.
I'm interested in what Syndicate means by cat person from Super Mario Odyssey. Do you mean Cappy? Because he's not technically a person.
What? Wait, what? What was the question?
The question is, hey Heather, have you heard of the cat person from Super Mario Odyssey?
Super Mario Odyssey, nah, I don't keep up with Mario stuff. All I've seen is that freaking thing of Bowser that everyone's been circulating.
Bowser's furry.
Hey, what the heck was that, Louis? Why do you do this to us?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
I'm just doing my thing.
Heather, here's one. Do you know Daphne Krith Aris official?
I don't know them.
Well, she says, "We love you. This isn't chaos, it's art."
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. I love to crochet. It's just a little chaotic when we start talking about stuff, you know?
Yep. We should have more religious debates.
No.
That's fine, thank you.
We're good. We're good.
You would say that, you Jew.
Ronnie, shut the fuck up! The fact that, I'm the one that gasped. And Brandon, the one, was just like, "Ha, that's funny."
I don't know. It's pretty funny.
God damn it!
You gotta get on that comedic timing like I've got, Heather.
No.
I'm hilarious.
When you want to be pleasant about it, not good.
Battleship says, is anyone familiar with Alita Battle Angel? I've become a recent fan of the manga and movie.
I have not looked into that. I definitely heard the name though.
Yeah, one of the guys that I live with right now, he is all about that. Like, that's one of his favorite things of all time. He was on another level of hype when they were coming out with a movie for it. Heather, tell Syndicate what you think about Cinnabon.
Cinnabon, oh, so fucking good. Like
I've never actually had Cinnabon.
it's pretty freaking good. It's just it's basically like they say in Cinnamoroll, they basically just gave you a piece of freaking cake. That shit will kill you with how sweet it is. It will hurt.
I must try this cake.
It's gonna kill you. Like
Give me the
Now,
cake, Heather.
I will get it for you.
Wait, Heather, do you have Auntie Anne's?
We do.
Auntie Anne's pretzels?
I
You
have
do?
had Auntie Anne's, yeah. Yeah.
I have not.
I love
I have not had Auntie Anne's. I pass
Yo,
them
Cinnabon
all the
is
time. Like every time I go to a mall, I pass an Auntie Anne's, but it's I'm never in the mood for a pretzel. So
it's pretty good. You know, get Cinnabon though. Cinnabon like takes that to a different level with like the frosting and stuff. You gotta do Cinnabon. Though Auntie Anne's is one of those places like Wetzel Pretzel that'll also do really nice lemonades with it. I do like lemonades. Have you ever gone to Hot Dog on a Stick and gotten their lemonade? That shit's so sweet, you're gonna like piss sugar. You will get a UTI.
I think they call that being diabetic, Heather.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. That's how I got my cat. I see a question that I'm interested in way at the bottom. Without malls, where would Cinnabon go? Cinnabon will go to gas stations. For some reason, they're in a lot of pilot gas stations, so that's where it is.
Well,
Would they be better or worse?
You know, it's still pretty fucking good. I would get it from there all the time too. It's still pretty fucking good. Get some hot chocolate with that. They have hot chocolate. It's great.
Nice.
I think you were gonna say something, Bronny.
As good as a gas station food can get. You know, it's hit or miss. It all. The thing about gas station food is that they tend to leave it out on the shelf for too long, and you got to get lucky and get it right as it's coming off the shelf, or right as it's coming out of the oven, or within an hour, maybe two of it coming out of the oven, because after that it just goes stale.
You know, I gotta say, I can't say that for sure because I was getting Cinnabon a lot in the morning when I was heading down to Cal State San Bernardino when I went to school there for a bit, so it was always in the morning that I got it. But, like, Cinnabon hits, and it hits fucking hard.
Hey, Bronny.
What's up?
You know what other place leaves their stuff out on shelves for hours?
Is it Burger King?
Yep, your golden boy.
Fucking Burger King. He just wants you off that Burger King.
I've personally witnessed us just reset the timer without cooking a new batch.
That is a
I've seen us
severe health
refry.
code. That is a severe health code violation.
I've seen us refry fries when people requested theirs without salt. Typically, you're just supposed to start a new batch. Nope. We would toss ours back in the fryer in front of people. People would make comments about it.
That's hilarious, and I don't know
We
why.
would also,
Yeah.
in the styrofoam cups, my man, we would also put our coffee in the microwave for a while, and put our unused shakes in the fridge below the counter, which was not enough to keep their form. So it would get watery, gross, and stuff. And
You should have
why do
just
you like
given
Burger King so much?
I think the burgers taste better out of all of the
What? No, those burgers are like 85% bread and 50% amalgamation of nothing.
I gotta admit, he's
maybe they
right.
do it differently over here, and maybe they do it differently over here in Florida, but that has not been my experience. I think
I can confirm that different McDonald's do things differently, so it's possible that Brownies is just better than.
Okay, but maybe I'm biased because every Burger King I've been to where I am has not been great. But it's also McDonald's, which is just objective.
Yeah, I've never
McDonald's.
been to a good McDonald's.
Have you been to my
No,
McDonald's?
well, okay, no. When I mean objectively better, I mean like they actually follow codes, at least for the most part.
Okay,
Sure,
that's something to
I
consider.
sure do.
You're lying to us, Louie.
I sure do follow health codes and don't violate them at all.
Oh my god.
I'm willing to bet that Louis comes into work severely sick and he just sneezes all over the front.
On purpose. He didn't even have to sneeze. He just came in with He just came in with a feather that's got a whole lot of pepper on it, and just tickled it under his nose for a little bit and got it all over the food.
Yes, I tested positive and came into work.
Oh no.
I mean, you and a few million other people. Oh goodness. Trent wants to know, where is their prime real estate?
Oh, I think we
he's
already
probably
answered
talking
his
about
question.
Cinnabon. Still.
Yeah, he said under that. Oh yeah, thank you. So like, I answered his question.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
How's that coming, Heather?
Hey, well enough. We're on the fourth row right now.
Sweet.
Crochet, crochet, crochet.
How cool would it be if you made like a whole bacon sandwich? Like you crocheted a whole bacon sandwich.
At this point, all I need to do after I do the eggs is 2 slices of bread. Toasted.
Yeah, but that's still labor. It still takes time.
It takes time. I'm not making this is for my sister. I'm not making her a whole freaking bacon egg sandwich because she freaking complained for just the bacon and egg.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, so where would the bread go?
I wonder what would happen if I did this to this channel.
That's a good
Whatever
question.
you're doing, please don't.
I kind of want to.
I shall return. Let me know what Louis does when I get back.
All right. Louis, what's your favorite game? Mr. Mario wants to know.
What's my favorite game? Good question. I'm not thinking it was Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
I just think that's just a really good game. Despite people hating on the story, it's just fucking fun.
Yeah.
Just hack and slash to that fucking game.
How about you, Heather? What's your favorite game?
Well, my heart always has a special place for the Halo series. I especially like Halo 3. I have a lot of good memories of it, and I still like playing it from time to time. If we're speaking like right now, I play lots of games. One of my favorite games, though, to play with multiplayer with other people is Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2 is one of my favorite games to play with other people. It's my favorite. I'm also very nostalgic with that game, so nostalgia carries a lot of weight. I also really love Skyrim. Skyrim's fun.
I never played Skyrim.
It's fun, you know. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Fucking dragons and shit. Gotta kill them.
I think this cookie I baked is underbaked.
You know, that's not too much of a problem if you think about it. Just put it in some ice cream.
I'd rather have it underbaked than overbaked.
Yeah. You can always put it in ice cream though. Then it's just like cookie dough ice cream. I should have some ice cream after this stream.
I really want some ice cream too.
I swear, honey, as soon as I'm over there, I will get you lots of ice cream.
I have vowed to not have pizza or ice cream until I move into my new house.
You guys stop using pet names. That's kind of gay.
Did I use a pet name?
Honey counts as a pet name.
Oh man, I didn't even register it. Okay,
It's
I'll
just
just...
a generic American thing. Can't count that. Everybody says
That counts as his fucking pet name. What are you talking about?
What if I
You don't
call...
just go to some random person and call him honey.
Sometimes I do by accident. I've been doing
Well,
that a lot.
it's a term. It's a term of endearment, and it's pretty generic, and a lot of people use it for a lot of things.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's since I started saying Bronny, so I say it more often. I get kind of confused, and I'll say it to people on accident. Like at work or being like, it's like, oh yeah, you can just give me that, honey. I'll deal with it. And no one acknowledges it, but inside I'm like, ah, shit, I called him honey. And I did that to my family, which is funny. You shouldn't feel weird about doing it to my family, but I've never done it to them previously. But like Thanksgiving, my sister was like, hey Heather, could you try this? Like, yeah, sure, honey, I'll get that for you. And I'm like, oh wait, what the fuck? I don't say that to people.
Well, there are people that just say honey. Heather, let me tell you, when you move to the South, you're going to run into it a lot.
I am in the South. I'm in Arizona.
when you move to the actual South?
How much more south can I get?
Pretty far south, Heather.
So,
No, if you go south far enough, they just start calling you Mija.
Chaos. You and use code chaos at Honey for checkout.
Oh my god, I should get
Download Honey.
sponsored by Honey, but I hate them because I used them for a while and it never worked.
Because what you buy doesn't have a coupon.
Well, I used it on every purchase though. I was always just like, Honey was like, "Would you like to see if we have get you a better deal?" And I always clicked it every single time. Like since I got it, I would do that with every purchase I made, and they could never get me anything. And I'm like, it doesn't even fucking work.
Works for me. You just have bad luck.
What do you use it on, Louis?
I use it on Amazon, a couple of like Uber Eats orders.
Oh my
See, we have
God,
tried
I
that too.
used it for that. I went on Amazon and Uber Eats and Grubhub and Etsy and all this shit. It's bullshit. Fuck
You're
Honey.
just unlucky, that's all.
Nah, I don't want a sponsorship from Honey. I don't want one from Blue Apron either. They pissed me off.
What about from like HelloFresh? I used them for a little bit.
I don't
Pretty
know.
good.
I've never used HelloFresh, so I don't know. I would
Why
like.
do you have a problem with Blue Apron?
They annoyed the shit out of me because Death Battle would always put them right in the middle of their videos, and it would annoy the crap out of me to have to fast forward through them all the time.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all?
They pissed me
That's
off!
so stupid. That's
I'm
so
trying to watch
stupid.
my videos! Get the fuck out! Fucking.
Battleship says good night. Good night, Battleship. Thanks for tuning in.
Right. So I would like a sponsorship from Mike's Hard Lemonade because I'm always like drinking them on stream anyway. They should give me a goddamn
When have you
sponsorship.
ever seen a sponsorship from Mike on a YouTube channel?
I don't know, but they should start.
Nah.
Heather would do a commercial. Heather would do a commercial for Mike's Hard Lemonade. It would be like Dave Chappelle's commercial for Samuel Jackson beer. It'll get you drunk.
It
You'll be
won't.
sleeping with fat girls in no time. You might even find someone.
I will say Mike's Hard, the ordinary stuff, like at 5%, will not get you drunk. It's Mike's Harder, the tall man's, that if you have like 2, it might get you drunk. But I'm a pretty lightweighted chick, so, you know,
You
white
are
girl ways.
lightweight.
Yes, that's the point. It's the light person's
Mike's never
drink.
got me drunk.
No, you gotta do Mike's Harder because it's like more than 10%, and this
Even
shit,
harder.
This,
I
this shit's
didn't get me
5%.
drunk.
This is 5%.
Mike's
It's just
Hard.
so-
Mike's Hard got me drunk. Or it's never gotten me drunk is what I meant to say.
Okay, because I was about to say you're even lighter than I thought.
No, Mike's Hard has never gotten me drunk.
Have you been? I think I made you drink it like once, like just a little sip on Christmas, and that did nothing.
What, the hemlock?
Yes. Who do you think I should get to sponsor me?
I don't think
Lord
I'm
VPN.
drunk.
NordVPN.
Sure, I will do a fucking VPN because I do like what they stand for. Yeah, tell your internet you're from the
Like,
UK.
that's
Get different
VPN.
stuff from your Netflix.
Oh, by the way, while I was gone, I found this this ancient meme. I'm gonna put it in video games.
Oh god, ancient meme.
Yeah,
I will save Zelda, but who saved me My Chemical Romance?
everybody asks, where is the hero of time? Who is the hero of time? But no one asks, how is the hero of time?
I say fuck the hero time.
But then you die.
Oh no. Well, yeah, if you think about it, no one's ever fucked a Link and has been found living after.
That's not what I meant, and you know that.
That's what I meant.
He's a Black Widow baby.
Also, catch me up.
Not much going on, I don't
not
think.
Really.
Oh, we've just been talking about like random stuff the chat's been talking about. Really, it's nothing much to catch up on. Let's see here. Syndicate wants to know if I'm flexible enough to do the crane kick, and I have to ask, do you mean the crane kick from Karate Kid? So, how about So that's where we're at in the chat right now. Brandon, do you see anything you're interested in answering?
I wonder what Trent means by this vow that you made.
Okay, so I decided that I'm not gonna eat pizza or ice cream because those are my two vices in life. I'm not gonna eat pizza or ice cream until I've moved out of the house that I live in right now. And so yeah, I've just been because of that I've been craving ice cream all the time.
It's his stress reliever.
Drink milk.
Drink water.
Drink
Water.
milk.
Water is literally life's elixir.
You gotta
Yeah, but
stop
milk
having.
just tastes good.
You gotta stop having a boner for water, Brownie. I mean Brandon, whichever.
That
You
would
gotta
be
just
Brandon.
stop having a boner.
Water is fantastical. It is.
It's
From
just
another
fucking water.
It's delicious.
No,
Okay,
it's
but
not. It tastes like
I'll
nothing.
admit it. Water is great. Water is delicious. Water will fucking save your life. But sometimes you just don't want water.
Well,
Sometimes you just want to
you
get
just-
hard.
I guess sometimes people don't want to live. I know that's a phenomenon. Sometimes that just happens.
Milk is a fine substitute. If we were talking about soda or any other
Most
sugary
people-
drink,
Most
then
people
then
who are
I'd probably
adults
be
can't.
agreeing with you.
Most people who are adults, even if they don't have an intolerance, can't even fucking drink milk without spewing it out of the end.
I drink milk.
Uh, you don't count.
I drink
Girls
milk.
don't.
I feel like getting some milk right now.
I like milk with cookies.
You know
I
what
shouldn't
milk is
be
good
eating
for?
that.
I'll admit, milk has its place in cereal and hot chocolate.
Yes, yes. Don't make
And
hot
I
chocolate
suppose
with water.
I suppose you need milk to make ice cream too. So
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I was saying drink milk instead of ice cream. That was my
Well,
whole point.
I'm gonna drink ice cream instead of milk. I
I
just
drink.
need to.
You
I
know,
just need to wait. I just need to wait a good 15 minutes to melt it all.
I put that shit in the microwave and sip.
Just put it in the blender so it's not warm.
But it's not like toasty. It's just melted.
Leo says, "When is the wedding?"
We don't know
I
yet.
said never.
We don't. Yeah, we don't know.
I mean, even then, he's not necessarily invited. So
Yeah, no one in this call is invited.
Nah, Brandon and
Not
Louie.
even
Not-
Ronnie or Heather.
Yeah. Oh, you beat me to it, guys.
Ah, shit! Who's going?
You're gonna set up a wedding, invite no one, never show up, and literally that building you rented out is just gonna be empty for that day.
well,
It- Sounds
They're
like a
probably
horrible plan.
they're probably gonna pick up another couple, and be like, Psst, "Hey, you want a free wedding?"
They'll give it to him at a discount. I can tell you that.
To answer your questions, wedding's tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Yes. The Lord's Day.
Yep. We can't do work.
You calling a wedding a work?
Yeah,
It's work.
you gotta.
It's
I
work
mean,
for
weddings
somebody.
Weddings are a lot of work, man. I don't know if you've ever worked at a wedding. I've worked at weddings. They're a lot of work.
Ronnie, you're not taking pictures at this wedding.
I have a wedding question for Brawny, and I forgot if I asked Heather this question. And Louie, you can join in. I haven't been to too many weddings, granted, but the weddings I've been to always have a DJ,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know, something about having a DJ and like a whole huge sound system and remixes that sound like they should be in a club more than a wedding just kind of rubs me the wrong way. In my opinion, I think the best way to celebrate a wedding, if you have to have music, and it's completely optional, but if you have to have music, I think you should hire a quartet or a trio. What do you guys think?
I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
entirely
I think,
personal preference, really.
I think
Yeah,
it'd be You should just like put together a playlist or something. Put together a playlist and just have someone play it.
I think it's dependent on like who you know, like that type of thing you're talking about is definitely people who like aren't people that definitely not gonna get up and dance in a huge circle, but like there are definitely people who have friends and families that definitely want that kind of like jumping around type of music. So they would hire a DJ instead of what you're talking about.
But why would you? I just don't understand it. I don't understand the.
Well, part of weddings is to have a good time after the whole ceremony's done.
You can have a good time without a DJ and a booming sound system. You can have a good time with a quartet and a trio.
You can have a good time without it too.
You gotta have the cha-cha slide though. To the left. Take it back now.
The cha-cha,
No. I did
the
that.
cha-cha slide and the Cupid shuffle are. God, if I hear those songs one more freaking time.
I
No, we're
did the cha-cha slide too many times in my childhood. I don't want to do it again.
You're gonna do the cha-cha slide, Brandon.
No.
You're gonna do the cha-cha slide.
No.
You're either doing the cha-cha slide or we're all doing the Fortnite default dance.
Yes. You either do the Fortnite dance or you do the cha-cha slide, Brandon. Pick.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all.
One hop this time.
Yeah. There was one time, I think it was the last BronyCon, and God, I'm still going to be mad for forever about losing all of my footage from the last BronyCon. But we were walking down the hallways in the vendors hall, and like a whole group of people were just standing in the middle of the vendors hall doing the cha-cha slide. And so I'm in my Sombra costume at this point, and what I did was I was like, guys, quick, turn on the camera. So I went up to the group, and I got there right as they did that cha-cha real smooth, and there's a short instrumental break right there, and I just moved around with them a little bit, and then I just real quick whipped out one of my swords and poked everybody in the gut with it, and they were all good sports about it, and they were like, oh frick, and they fell over, and it was hilarious, and I'm so mad that I don't have that video.
I know, honey. Deep breaths. We're still gonna have freaking PTSD from that. If there's ever a compilation...
No, primal therapy is great, but if you're gonna do it, I'm gonna have to ask you to take it somewhere else.
If there's ever gonna be a compilation of Chaos and Crochet's best moments, I hope that's on there.
I'll make it and I'll title it Primal Screen Therapy.
Just know that
Sony Vegas now, I can do it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
It's like 40 minutes or so into the stream.
The other one is just that one time Heather went on the rant about Destiny 2.
Yeah, that's like Destiny 2. Why it fucking sucks. I wonder if I labeled which fucking stream that was. I'm pretty sure. Well, on Patreon I might have labeled it the one where she goes off about Destiny 2 for a little too long. It's like the only thing good about this game was the very fuckable robot.
I'm gonna find the clip where you talked to Sweetie for 10 minutes. I'm gonna put that in.
I don't remember that one. What were we talking about?
No, you just walked out of the room and you talked for like 10 minutes.
It was important cat stuff, so it was completely necessary.
I just noticed that you added me in that tweet, and I hate it.
Too bad. I didn't get to put Brandon in there because he came in later.
Yeah, we didn't know Brandon was coming.
You've been a busy boy.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Okay, so Syndicate wants to know, are there any crochet people or companies that could sponsor Heather? God, like, when we think crochet, or at least when I think crochet, I do not think Heather, if I'm being totally honest here. Like, I picture nice old ladies sitting around having wholesome conversations. And that is quite the opposite of what we are.
That's where I learned crochet, but my god, Bronny, we do it every week, every stream. I've had something in my hand that we are working on.
Yep. And then we go on, 10-minute long rants about how you want to sleep with the robot from Destiny 2.
His name is Cade. Thank you.
Does he die?
Yeah, he dies. Spoiler.
His name is Gaylord Butt Muncher. That's his name.
You can't sleep with him. He's dead.
Psh, that's what
That's
fanfiction's
necrophilia,
for.
Heather. What the heck is wrong with you?
He's a robot. You can fix him.
He's
No. Let's pretend that he's completely fried. In fact, he's vaporized.
In fact, because he's a robot, you know, he dies the first time. Yeah, you can fix him. What are you gonna do? Reboot his operating system?
Yes.
Now he's got a completely new intelligence that's just been born. Congratulations, Heather. You're a pedophile.
No, that's not how robots
You
work.
are
That
a
is
robo-necrophiliac pedophile.
Excuse me.
Does the
Fucking
robot
Zen
even have
Yada
feelings
from
canonically?
Overwatch is
And worst
technically
of all,
17
Heather,
years
you're
old,
gay
and he
now.
mentored a 30-something man.
Yeah, but that doesn't negate anything I just said.
No, it totally does. Robots are at a different level. It's not the same. They're robots.
Look. All I'm hearing is excuses now. So frankly, you should just apologize.
Yeah, Heather,
What
you
am I
sound like the
gonna
bad thing you need
apologize
on
for?
Twitter.
He was a robot. I didn't even fuck him. I didn't say I was gonna fuck him after he was dead, but I was just like,
But you said
fanfiction.
you wanted
No, maybe I did when he was alive. He was a consenting adult.
Is dead. So
He's
you
a
need
consenting
you're a fucking
adult.
dead robot,
No,
you
you-
goddamn necrophiliac robot having sex ass fucker.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You guys
God,
aren't
Heather, that's
listening.
something the Japanese would do. Are you Japanese now too? 'Cause that's
Oh,
by far
now
the
we're
worst
getting
thing you could possibly be.
racist.
That's
You
racist.
know what? Freaking.
That's very racist.
We're
Well,
getting
it's
Sweetie from the
offensive.
other room in on this.
I can't hear.
What you said?
Something about calling the Japanese on that. It's bigotry, and yes, it is.
Yeah, I already told Brony he's racist like 3 times.
Oh my god.
Is Sweetie
That's-
listening on the street?
That's part of the joke, guys.
It's robots. Okay, enough about the robot Wang. Anyways, continue
But
with
does
the
he even
chat.
have a way?
He might.
Maybe one
That's the
day.
big question. That's the big question. Big question.
Honey Drop says, Brony, sweet summer child, little ladies can be, like, very R-rated.
Yeah, once I
Oh,
get old.
I know.
Once I get old, that's what's gonna be like.
And yes, I know that, but what I was saying is that's not the image I have of crocheting in my head, right? I know they can be R-rated. I also know they can have very wholesome conversations, and that's what I picture when I picture crocheting. Syndicate says, yes, the Karate Kid crane kick, Ronnie. Yes, I do that kick all the time, as a matter of fact. It's part of one of the drills that I do. Let's see here. Syndicate also wants to know, what did Heather ever do with the bouquet that she caught?
Oh, it's in a vase in the living room.
Don't you mean a vase?
No. And they were plastic flowers, so they're gonna live forever.
Don't you mean a vase?
Mm-mm.
Unless I
I
break
meant
it.
what I said.
What about a vase?
Honestly, it's actually an
I'm gonna
old.
drink some Vaseline.
It was actually a glass bottle that I used to have Snapple in it, but then I washed it out and it was a nice bottle, so I just put the flowers in it.
Nice.
Snapple has really nice bottles.
Mm.
Did they switch from glass to plastic, which is, worse?
I don't know. I've only known them to have the glass bottles, and I haven't really looked for Snapple
Pretty sure
in
they
a while.
had both.
They might have both. Who knows?
Is Snapples ruining the environment now with their plastic dumb
Fuck the
bottle?
environment.
Fuck you.
Brandon is very environmental.
He's mental, all right. I don't know if it's environmental, though.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
We're people on the internet.
Heather, do you want to marry? Heather, do you want a mariachi band?
No, I'm not really into them.
Hmm.
Dude, I would love. I've seen like YouTube videos, and of pranks of people renting mariachi bands to follow one person. I want that. I want a mariachi band to follow me around all day.
You say that, but I don't know if we should actually get it for you.
No, it's gonna be so funny. I'm just gonna be working my boring, slow, my daily life and everything, my work day, and a mariachi band is gonna come through the door, and suddenly everything's gonna be better. Just make sure the trumpeter is in tune. He's often out of tune in those videos.
I didn't even know you could tune a trumpet.
Well, I'm not very versed in brass instruments. I know there's something valves. Trumpets are either tuned to F or B flat. It's one of the two. I don't quite know.
Hmm. Oh, let's see here. Honeydrop wants to know if we're going to have brony music at our wedding.
Sure, a couple songs. You guys remember My Cadence?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good song. I would play
Matthew Moiser. He made a few good songs. One of his lesser-known ones was Mirrors, and that's actually a really good song. It's just a an acoustic about Sunset Shimmer. Kind of from her perspective of Celestia.
I thought Mirrors was that Aviator song.
He did a song called Mirrors too. And because of that, both of those songs play back to back on my radio whenever I'm going through my music alphabetically. Because they're both.
Why would you go through alphabetically?
Because that's how I get the best shuffle of music.
I don't like that. Complete shuffle on my music. I want random genres, one after the other.
I make playlists.
So I'm guessing everyone prefers the DJ over the nice quartet, the nice trio.
Yeah, because the quartet and trio doesn't seem very me. It's too refined. I may be playing up this medieval princess shit for the wedding, but the reception we're gonna let a little loose.
I don't know. If it was my wedding, I would prefer.
Well, when your wedding comes around, we'll all go and we'll be high-class nobles and gentlemen.
Could you imagine, Heather, if for whatever reason, I'm not gonna do this, but what if I wore my armor right to the reception, and we got to do the cha-cha slide, and it's like to the left, to the right. 2 hops this time. Clank, clank. Just steel dragging across the dance floor, totally ruining it for forever. They have to completely replace it. We get a $10,000 bill.
God, please, yeah, don't do that.
Your wedding bill's gonna be high enough.
I'm gonna keep it low because I'm a cheapskate.
Yeah.
You should start a Patreon. I hear those are good for this kind of thing.
Yep. I gotta get more on that Patreon. Syndicate wants to know if Heather is easily triggered. I think she is. Did you see how...
On certain subjects, I shouldn't have to justify my lusting for a fictional character. I shouldn't have to rationalize it to you people. Do we have to talk about fucking Meta Knight?
We need to talk about how you guys don't know about how much pain I'm in.
I think I know exactly how much pain you're in. It is about...
Can you get that tweet in the chat? Can you find that tweet again, Bronny?
I don't think I can. I have no way. There's no way to just search for individual tweets up.
No, he can't. See, he's dead.
Did you?
Silence me, but you can't silence the truth.
No, I can. Like that.
Okay, wait, Heather.
Yes.
You are a good person. You are one of my favorite people.
Yes, yeah. You saying that, Brandon? Does Bronny? Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? Who did that to him? I didn't do that. Who did that to Brandon?
Wow.
That had to be Louis.
I will kick everyone out of this call.
There we go.
You see how easily triggered Heather is?
You gonna do the stream by yourself?
Yes, I did it before. I will do it again.
Okay, alright. Okay, what can I say to better my case? Your 400 will be coming soon. Give it a month.
No, I don't care about money. It's fine.
I know, but, you know...
No, it's okay. God damn it, don't give... We're giving Brandon a fucking anxiety attack.
You're giving him an anxiety attack.
I didn't threaten him! You started this and I hurt you!
To be fair, I started this. And I'm enjoying every second of it.
Oh my god.
So there's your answer, Syndicate. This is how easily Heather triggers.
Shut the fuck up, you whore.
You call her out on her robotic necropedophilia.
I wouldn't fuck a dead thing unless it was a zombie that could consent.
But they...
Why would you fuck a zombie?
Zombies
It would depend on how clean the zombie was, of course, and if his dick was still attached, but you know, it's a possibility.
Alright. Well, okay. Izuko, however you say his name, says hello.
Yo, nice note to come in on, Izuko.
Or Izuku, however you say it.
Izuku Midoriya. We got One Punch Man characters coming in here.
Just fuck anime.
Yes, I agree.
I think they call that hentai.
Oh wait, I thought you said fuck anime. Not
That's what
fuck anime. There's a difference between fuck anime and fucking anime.
I mean, depending on the context.
Picky, shush, shush, shush.
Yeah.
Fuck hentai also.
Honeydrop wants to know, Heather, how much would it cost to get you to review a show?
Well, that's actually a tier on my Patreon. It's one of the highest tiers, so it's a bit of money. I think it's like $20 per post, but yeah, if you want to get on my Patreon, you can certainly request me to review something. It just might take a minute because I have to do another kazoo cover for my patrons, and one of them has actually already requested that I review a show, so I gotta finish that show first.
Mm-hmm. Megan says, I live!
Oh yeah, it's been a while, Megan. What's up?
No live streams, no 4-hour Lord of the Rings, no projects. God, I miss you, woman.
Yeah. Welcome back, girl. We got everything. We got people. We got this cat. Look at this cat. Oh, look at her. Look at how precious she is. Let me give you a hug.
Syndicate wants you to scratch a knife in her ears.
You got it. She loves it. You can tell
Fun
because she
fact,
starts.
if you want a cat to get used to you quicker, to have their smell on you more efficiently, go near their chin, ears, face, etc. It's a lot closer. It's a lot closer to their scent stuff.
Just touch their nose.
Well, yeah, you can also do that. Not a lot of cats like that, but you could do it.
Grab it, throw it, toss it, you know, usual.
Syndicate wants to know, can we have a kazoo concert at the wedding? No.
Why you gotta be like that?
We got automatons and sure.
I mean, this is part of my job now, Bronny. Why are you being like this?
Okay, maybe if we can get like a whole orchestra of kazoos and automatones and
You know where you can find an orchestra?
and ukuleles and slide whistles.
Hey, so you know, it sounds like you're admitting that an orchestra is a good choice for a wedding.
Would you even want to call it that, Brandon? This sounds
Do
like
you,
your
would you
nightmare.
want to call a whole group of people with kazoos an orchestra?
They're, I would call them amateurs, and I would encourage them to come back with real instruments, but they're technically something.
You know what? You can have it if you pay for it.
Well, I wouldn't pay for a bunch of amateurs to play at my wedding.
No, I'm talking about the orchestra.
Oh.
You can have it at their wedding if you pay for it.
Well, I wouldn't hire an orchestra. That's too big. The quartet's fine. only 4 people.
The mariachi band.
Nope.
that's like at least how many people are in a marriage band? 4 or 5? Probably
I
6.
mean, what's the difference between a mariachi band and like a small orchestra or a quartet besides the outfits?
The instruments?
The instruments, the genre.
Knife says, "Why did you stop petting me?"
Because I have to crochet, Kitty. It's chaos and crochet, not chaos and pet, pet, pet.
Chaos and get that cat out of here.
But she's cute.
Baroni, I will elect you to read that EdX Lover 1 comment.
Konbawa, Heather Blossom Hime, Hangeki Desuka.
Was that I, Heather Blossom, have a tree?
No, that's greetings, Heather. That's greetings, Heather Blossom, and a term of respect. And it says, "How are you doing?"
I am doing swell, thank you. I feel like we've had EdX Lover before, so that's good.
Yep.
Glad they are back.
Yep. Long time no see, Ed.
Kitty. Kitty.
You spoiled the heck out of that cat, Heather.
I love her.
Look, her little
I was close. Okay, so apparently I'm not as good. I still haven't put Duolingo back on my phone. It's like every time I pick up my phone,
You were
You
supposed to do that last night. I thought you did it right in front of me. You were on your phone.
Yeah, and then I got distracted. I'm mad at myself. It's been happening a lot lately.
Wow. It's messed up, Baroni.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, good afternoon, and Hime is princess. Okay, so in this context though, I'm pretty sure you would have used the suffix sama. But,
I have a friend that speaks Japanese. I could just run that by him if you're interested.
I'm more interested in this cat that's taking up all of Heather's attention.
I love her. She went
Yeah,
That
come on,
isn't-
Heather.
That is an evil cat, Heather. Do not be
How
seduced
could
by
you
the dark
say
side.
that with look at her little
It's too
face?
late on that one.
Look at
Yeah, a
it.
little too
Look
late.
at her little face.
You know something? I gotta wonder because every time Midoriya says something, it's like held for review. What the heck is is he doing that YouTube hates him so much?
I don't know if there's a way to fix that or anything, because I'm tired of having to manually approve it. Why don't you approve them for the next couple of minutes?
Yeah, sure, sounds good. Midoriya, stop saying hi to people. YouTube
Yeah,
doesn't.
Jesus Christ.
YouTube doesn't like it. Oh God, he's good. You look cute, lover. Who are you calling lover?
It would be...
I'm taken, Midoriya. You can have Louis. He's single.
No.
See? Ed's been learning Japanese via Duolingo. What have you been doing?
Oh, is he who was talking to him?
Remembering it from over a decade ago when I had a lot of exposure to the language, but yeah, I never learned how to speak it. I could, at my best, I could understand at like a rudimentary level.
That's how I am with Spanish.
Mm.
I can order
I
food
thought
in
you
Spanish.
were becoming decently fluent in Spanish.
Well, I don't consider it fluent yet because I really can't keep a conversation with someone, but I can ask questions and order food, which is like some of the most important stuff to know. But like, I don't think I could carry a conversation with someone who actually does speak it fluently, because people who speak Spanish so fluently speak it so goddamn fast.
Well, according to my Hispanic coworkers, that's more or less like the type of Hispanic culture that you're dealing with. So, the Latin American ones, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, they're the ones that speak Spanish really fast. Mexicans apparently talk slow. We do have a Mexican with us. Louis, can you confirm that?
Oh, fuck, I was on my phone. What was the question?
So, from what I'm told, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and Cubans have a tendency to speak Spanish really fast, where Mexicans have a tendency to talk slower. Is that true in your experience?
I don't think I've ever met a Puerto Rican or the thing you're talking about. Because I really don't go outside or travel too often. When I do, it's usually with the white people
Oh.
or family, which is inherently mostly just Mexican. But I don't know. From what I've seen, it might be true.
Mm.
I don't think I've had any of my family members or
Well,
close relatives
my coworker, who's Puerto Rican, grew up in New York City. So he's had a lot of and then of course for the last 10 some odd years he's lived in Florida. So he's had a lot of exposure to a lot of different types of Spanish. He says he can't understand Cubans at all when they talk Spanish because it's just a completely different type of Spanish, and B, they just talk so fast. That's according to him though. I don't know what to do about when people just say white, because white can mean anything. White's a skin tone, and I've had Puerto Rican, like my current coworker is Puerto Rican, and he's pretty dark skinned. But when I worked at the gym, I had a Puerto Rican coworker, and he was paler than me.
Do you want me to say Caucasian? Is that better for you, Brody?
I don't know. Maybe you just get to, I guess, of European descent.
Look,
I don't know.
look.
I'm really bad.
People who don't speak Spanish. That's all I meant, Brody.
What were you saying, Heather?
People.
Fuck.
I am
Call me
really.
racist if you want.
It's fine. It's okay. You're not white, so you can't be racist. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Fuck white people. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Look, as long as you can understand what the Ganados are saying in Resident Evil 4, by my standards, you're good at Spanish.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that with white people, Louis. You'll make more of them, and that's quite possibly the worst thing you could do.
Well, anyways, I was gonna say I'm very bad at at identifying ethnicities, because there are a few times where I thought someone was Mexican. It turns out they're black, and I'm like, oh, I'm bad at this.
I have known several people that were half African American and half Puerto Rican. I don't know why, but that's just a type of a heritage I've met a lot of, and you can never guess, right? Because whatever you guess, you're gonna guess wrong.
Yeah, someone told me at one point that I don't know, I was saying something like, oh yeah, that person, are they Hispanic? They're like, oh no, but you shouldn't, say people are Hispanic. I'm like, huh, why are they not? They're like, nah, because, people, they don't like being bunched up, because there's a whole bunch of different ethnicities that are, under the Hispanic umbrella, and they don't like being called Hispanic when there's something in particular. And I'm like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to know that, then?
Yep, that's one of those tricky things.
I just try not to think about it or talk about it or address it, because then it's just a whole mess.
edX says your cat is adorable. I recently adopted 2 black cats and they are so cute.
Oh yes, I love kitties.
Syndicate wants to know which one of your plushies is Knife's favorite.
I don't think Knife has a relationship with any of them. It was really funny though, that tiger, little Ronnie Jr. over there, when I first got it, she was afraid of it. I tried to show it to her when I got it. I was just like, hey, Knife, look, I got a stuffed animal. And she just looked at it like, what the fuck is that? And I'd move it around a little bit, look, it's just a toy. And she was just like, what the fuck? And then she ran away from it. And I showed
it to... a cat
it to...
that's bigger than her.
Yeah. And she, I showed it, she's like, sweetie, look, she's afraid of this tiger. And I showed her the tiger, and she was still scared of it. And it was really funny. I don't think she's scared of it anymore, because she realizes, oh, it's just a stupid stuffed animal that never moves. But yeah, she was really, really anxious around it.
Wait until one day she gets complacent, decides to sleep next to it, and then it falls on her while she's sleeping and wakes her up.
And she's like, what the fuck?
You know what we have to do, Heather? We have to wait until Knife is just hanging out and sitting somewhere, and sneakily place a cucumber on the floor behind her.
I buy cucumbers pretty often. I've thought about doing it, I don't know. I feels like one of those things that she just won't care about though.
Maybe.
Yeah, it only affects some cats. And does it scar your cat?
I don't think
No,
so.
it's
It probably
it causes
just like
them to
jolts
flip
them.
out. And I think it's
Yeah.
more about. I think it's more about. Object was not there last time I looked, and now it's suddenly there.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
people
but I
are
mean,
like,
doing
oh,
it
they think it's a
repeatedly.
snake because it looks like a thing with no legs. But like, when has Knife ever seen a snake?
Yeah, but I mean, like, doing it repeatedly and like turning what a cat believes is a safe environment into one that it perceives as unsafe.
Oh yeah,
all
that's
the time.
certainly not all right. I don't know. Don't know why a person would do that.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe doing it once or twice is fine, but like every day, like constantly, no, I
No,
don't think that will scar it.
just once for the laugh, because we are humans, and humans like to troll things.
If you get the laugh, it only works on some cats. Some cats just don't care.
Yeah.
Kitty, are you still chewing at this part, or is it just healing up and it feels funny? I don't like it. I don't like you chewing on yourself.
Knife doesn't care about your opinions, unfortunately.
Knife, you need to be more
It's
careful.
very focal, big.
Let's see here.
Ew, don't show him your
So,
gross.
edX says, who's all here? I see Heather, I hear Sek, and who's yet? I don't know who Sek is. So, you're seeing Heather, you're hearing...
You're all right.
You're seeing
Yeah.
Heather fall on her face. Did that chair just break?
No, I leaned too far forward.
So,
Wait, I'm waiting for it to catch up.
yeah, you're seeing Heather fall on her face.
No, I didn't fall on my face. I landed on my feet like a damn cat.
Yeah, no, she came out fine from that.
you were hearing Brownie Buck, Brandon, and Louie.
All right, Kitty, come here. I saw you have little litters, so I gotta clean them off you. You know, I'm just trying to clean you.
Knife's like, I am your god.
She is, so I gotta clean her.
Mordecai R says hi.
Hi.
Said that a while ago, but yeah.
Sorry, Kitty, but you don't clean yourself good, so I gotta do it. Let me clean your whiskers. Your whiskers are dirty too. Let me clean them.
Hey, Brandon, do you see any chat you want to take?
Neutron was asking Heather if you would want to know which shows she would have you review if she could afford the tier.
Oh, so for the tier, I prefer it to be content I'm familiar with, but if it's like just an hour movie or something, like a quick binge on Netflix or other like streaming service that I have, then I'll be like, oh, sure, fuck yeah, I'll do it.
Nice.
Sorry, Kitty. Sorry I had to clean you.
Like, I'm serious, she's getting stuff on her whiskers, and I can't just take them off because she doesn't like it when I like start picking at it.
Well, she's got to take care of herself better.
I don't know how to make her do that, honey. I'm just trying to pick up the slack. That's why I got wipies. I'm always wiping her feet and stuff.
Yeah, it's a predicament, Heather.
You're so beautiful. Why don't you want to keep yourself beautiful?
Bootleg Bard says cat on lap. I guess he's referring to when the cat was on your lap.
Yeah, she's a beautiful little dame. Look at her. Look at how gorgeous she is.
See, that's a demon.
I
She
would
is
like
a beautiful
to
creature.
hold cat.
You can hold her, but she doesn't really like being held. You gotta wait for her to come to you. You gotta just mind your own business and not pay attention to her, and eventually she'll come and be like, hey, give me a pet.
Yep.
I want the famous knife trill to be directed towards me.
One day, Brandon, one day, you're gonna come visit me and Bronny, and Knife's gonna be in the house, and you're gonna form a beautiful relationship.
And I'll bring Meatball over. I keep saying our cat should date because they're both piss boy and piss girl.
When she has her UTI going on. We're giving her
Oh.
medicine for that, so maybe that'll stop.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Or it'll start up again at some point. We'll just have to keep going back and being like, hey, more UTI medicine, please.
More plays.
Yeah, she's got it again.
Syndicate wants you to recommend a good head and backrest for chair.
Well, my chair came with a good headrest and backrest. This is actually a massage chair right here. This vibrates, and it's really helped because, like, my butt really hurt earlier this week. And, you know, I just rested on my chair and plugged it in, and after a while, I felt much better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it really did help. Actually, I could use some right now.
Oh, I have a question for the group.
Okay.
And I already messaged Heather about this, but how would you store sheet music that is very old and not? It's already not in good condition, but how would you store it? Should I get an airtight frame or like a plastic bag over it?
I would laminate it.
Oh, laminating's a good idea. Laminating's a good idea. That's what I do with my stitch guide. Because I never
Here's
want to
the
lose this.
conflict. So it's actually a booklet, and yeah, the pages are kind of like frayed, but I can still read it. I want to learn the songs one day, so.
Well, you could do what I said and get page covers. It's what I put my comic books in, and then just get a binder and put it in there.
I could do that.
Hmm.
The treble clef is both clefs. What? That's torture. That shit.
What happened?
I don't know. Let's see here. edX says, "Oh, sorry, Brownie. Nice to officially meet you." Well, it's nice to meet you too. I've seen you in my comment section a lot, but don't apologize to me for anything. You'll probably learn as you watch this show or any of my streams, really, that I am a horrible person who deserves no apology for anything.
I'm sorry, you're a bitch.
Yeah,
This
there you
isn't-
go, Louie.
This isn't one of your streams. This is my stream.
I'm sorry, you're
I know,
a
I
goddamn
said-
motherfucking cocksucker, you piece of shit. I hope you fucking not.
Oh man, I think he did the swear quota.
The timing.
Hey,
Nice to have you back. edX also wants to know, do you guys remember SWAT Cats?
I remember SWAT Cats because it was on Boomerang for a while and I watched it.
Oh my god, SWAT Cats is not old enough to be on Boomerang.
I didn't think I was gonna like SWAT Cats, so but like then I started watching it and I'm like, it's cats with jets. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that show too. It's all right. Let's see, what else do we have for the chat? Just so you know, Trent says, just so you know, Brawny, apparently there's another YouTube channel with the name Brawny Buck. I might know what you're talking about. Years ago, FNGR and a couple of his friends started a YouTube channel to mess with me. It was called, I shouldn't even be acknowledging this thing's existence, but it was called Daily Affirmations with Brawny Buck, and it was essentially just like videos pretending to be me and making fun of my religious views. So yeah, that exists.
Who cares about them? They're pieces of shit.
Indeed.
I stopped associating with them a long time ago.
Yep. That's what you do. What are you guys thinking about?
I was looking at the chat. Honeydrop was saying the show that she would have wanted me to do have been Sophia the First, and feel like Sweetie Boom would want to join in doing a review. I don't know about that, and also I don't know about Sophia the First. For one, that's a whole TV series, and it would take a long while for me to binge. And also, it was I knew it was something my niece liked, and I think I watched an episode of it, and it was one of those shows that it really was for preschool kids and would be very hard for me to get through. Just because, like, I wouldn't find it incredibly interesting, so I don't know about that one. Acid free, too. How am I supposed to do it sober? And I think Wicked Syndicate asked, how much of My Little Pony did you watch and know about before the Friendship is Magic era? And I will say I knew nothing except the toys. Because I was a girl and I liked ponies.
I knew that I existed. Or that it existed.
I would hope that you knew you existed.
So, Heather, I got curious and I looked up crochet machines. And apparently they exist.
I wonder what that's like. Do you just, like, put a pattern in it and it crochets for you?
I don't know. I think we're going to need to look this up.
Well, that's fine. You know, you can get machines to do it because, like, no matter what, people are always going to be like, well, it's handmade, so that makes it better because everything handmade is supposed to be better.
You know, speaking of machines, my little brother, for Christmas, he was supposed to get a pasta maker, and the pasta maker it took like a million years to get here. And when it arrived yesterday, it was chipped, all dented and everything, and it just sucked. I know it was tossed around through like Italy and then California for like 3 weeks straight, but even then, you would expect something to get there in like proper condition.
Yeah, did they even like bubble wrap that shit? Styrofoam blocks?
I didn't see him unwrap the package, but I'm going to assume no with how damaged it was.
Yeah. How can you not do that?
My mom is going to try to return it. The seller has to accept the request, and if the seller doesn't, she's going to have to open up a case with her bank. And then not recommend that seller to anybody at all.
Yep. That's the way to go about it.
I want to go shopping. Bronny showed me like a pizza cooker today. Well, you didn't show me it today, but you sent it to me last night, and I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, cool, pizza.
No, that was this morning.
That was this morning? Okay, my memory's all over the place. Like, I woke up and I saw it.
Yeah, I sent that to you this morning before you woke up. It's this thing with you put a pizza on it. It's got a hot plate bottom, and then it like rotates and puts heat down on the top of the pizza and just spins the pizza around and cooks it for you. And I thought that was really interesting.
That's neat. When we get a place together, I want a rice cooker and I want the pizza plate.
You got it.
Just a whole bunch of stuff that makes good food. Bronny, make me some rice balls.
Why do you want rice balls?
Because I never got to have any. I want a ball of rice that like maybe has meat in the middle.
Okay. We gotta look around here and see if there's any good dumpling places.
Oh, I would fucking love a good dumpling place.
Yep. Let's see here. edX says Bronny's going through an existential crisis. Nah, nothing I'm not already at peace with. Phoenix Weatherly says howdy.
Yo.
Says, how are we doing tonight?
We doing pretty chill. We're just sitting here, we're crocheting, and my baby kitty is taking a little nap.
Let's see. edX says, oh, I've been getting back into drawing.
Oh, that's
I
good.
am Doodlebug. And that's where I know edX from. He's one of my patrons, too.
Doodlebug?
Yep.
Don't I know Doodlebug?
You might.
There was another person that was named Doodle something, and I'd be like, oh, hey, Doodle, 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 because, like, their name made me think of, like, you know Blue's Clues? Well, they had a spin-off called Blue's Room where they had Blue as a puppet, she could actually talk now, and she had a thing called a doodle board, and whenever they draw something on the doodle board, the sign would just go, a doodle doodle doodle, I doodled a cat, and I'm like, what the fuck? So like I would just think about it, and you know what? I'm like, that's just how I'm gonna talk to her, I guess.
Oh, Lou, you're awful quiet. What's on your mind?
He died.
Yeah, he's still in the call.
He probably went to the
Brandon,
bathroom.
you're quiet too. What's on your mind?
Nothing particular. Syndicate wants to know if Knife has a laser pointer toy.
She doesn't. I ordered one off Chewy, and it was a piece of shit that I couldn't put together or work, so I think I gave them a bad review, and they refunded me. Shitty thing.
You're better off going to a dollar store. You get better, honestly.
Yeah. I haven't been in a store. I think the last time I was in a store was earlier this week, though, when I had to go and get some feminine products, but that's the only time I've been in a store in a while, because I've been doing curbside pickup stuff, so I wouldn't have to go into stores.
Syndicate wants to know if you want some rice pudding.
Oh, yes, I love rice pudding. I like to make my own at home.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good warm, it's good cold, it's good however you like.
I don't think I've had your rice pudding.
I'll have to make you some. It's really good. I make the arroz con leche recipe of it.
Sweet.
It is sweet.
I cannot wait to try this.
Yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it. I'm sure it's something you'll like.
I like most sweet things.
Yeah, just like, I won't give you any Mexican candy, though, because a lot of their candy involves chili powder for some reason.
Phoenix Weatherly says 3 months until I move to PA and start 6 months of training. I'm guessing Phoenix Weatherly here has joined the military.
That's cool. My brother did that.
Yeah, that sounds like boot camp to me.
Yep.
Oh no, wait, I think boot camp is shorter than 6 months. I can't remember.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I mean, I don't remember. My brother was there. I don't remember. That was years ago.
How's that scarf coming, Heather?
Pretty good. We are on the 5th row right now.
Nice. We might actually get it done.
I don't know. It'd have to be going really fast.
I think I have faith in you, Heather.
If I don't finish it right now, I can finish it tomorrow, and then it'll be done, and then next week we start on some eggs.
Nice. Oh, Phoenix Weatherly says, actually, I'm training to be a firefighter, but next year I'm joining the Army. Well, good luck with that. I've heard a lot of people have trouble with the Army when they get out, so I hope it works out for you. Megan says that looks like a Sonic scarf.
But Sonic is blue.
I have no idea.
If you're talking Knuckles,
maybe she's
I don't
referring to Knuckles the Echidna.
That's... I guess, since it's red, it would...
Red, and then he's got normal, if not slightly darker, whatever.
Nah, it's a slice of bacon.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying I can't blame her for making it.
She just looks so irritated and tired.
You know what game I want to play that I haven't played in a while?
What?
Far Cry 3. It's the only Far Cry I've played, but I kind of enjoyed it.
One of my patrons got me into Far Cry 5 recently, and that is a frustrating game.
Which one's the one where, like, you can kill your girlfriend?
All of them.
Did you kill your girlfriend?
As far as I know, in Far Cry 3, there are like 2 endings, and I think one of them. Kill your girlfriend in Far Cry 3?
Like it's the ending that you kill her for some pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Far Cry 3.
That's no spoilers then.
Syndicate wants to know, what are you going to make after you finish the scarf?
Well, we're gonna make the eggs to put on the scarf, but after that, I think I gotta start on Christmas presents for Bronny's family. That's where we're going this year. So I'm gonna make his mother a pair of mittens next. To match
That sounds nice.
Yeah, to match the scarf that I got her.
Mm-hmm.
Or I made her the last time I was there.
Ed Ex-Lover says it could be an Amy Rose scarf. She wears a red dress and she's pink.
There's no pink in this. This is orange.
It kind of looks pink on the thing. It actually looks more like a skin tone.
Maybe.
Like it, yeah.
Well, as long as it vaguely looks like bacon.
Syndicate says, do you remember the Dr. Seuss Green Eggs book?
Oh yeah, green eggs and ham. You had a whole week about that in kindergarten where they'd like put food coloring on eggs and ham and make you eat it, and it's just like, okay.
Make you eat it.
Yeah, like, you know, you just go there and they're like, eat this food, and I was like in kindergarten, I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll eat it.
What kind of kindergarten experience did you have?
I don't know.
First eating something.
I don't know. I had a lot more drama when I was a small child than I do now. Apparently, I had a best friend named Cassidy, and there was this boy named Zachary, and her and him were boyfriend-girlfriend for a while, but then he saw me, and then he became my boyfriend.
In elementary school?
In kindergarten.
What the frick is going on over there?
Yeah, apparently, you remember what my mom told you. Apparently, I was quite a catch when I was in grade school.
You're quite a catch now, but gosh darn, I wouldn't...
No, I actually remember there was a lot of boys that liked me. Like, there was this one kid named Guillermo, which I think was the one she was talking about, that when I walked into a room, he was just like, oh. And there was this other boy who was friends with my boyfriend Zachary, and as I got, like, into higher grades, Zachary had to move, and he tried to make moves on me, and I was just like, no. A lot of young boys. Then I went through an awkward phase when I was around 12 being chubby and not being very happy. And that went on for a while. And then I had all this then I was pretty good looking in high school. And I've ascended since then, so you know. But not as much drama as I had back in grade school.
What I miss?
I don't know, apparently I was just a tart in grade school.
Do we all peak in high school?
In high school?
I didn't peak in high school, that's for darn sure.
I didn't peak in high school. I mean, mostly because not very much happened.
In fact, I think I have yet to peak.
It's just been a long line of bullshit.
Yep.
I'm just depressed.
Oh.
Well, do something about it, Louie. We're all depressed.
Yeah.
I'm alright, I guess. Some thoughts here, you know.
I thought I was doing pretty good.
Syndicate says I sound low.
You are pretty, like, let me see if I can turn up your volume on Discord, because you're always...
I've turned up his volume up. I think I turned him up all the way, yeah.
Am I just...
Oh, no, you're not turned up...
Or...
You're not turned up all the way on mine, so I'm going to do that. Speak.
If only Heather could just have us go through the audio on OBS and instead of going through her mic, it would be a lot better.
I can't,
Okay,
I don't know how.
Wait, no, hold on. Are you on Discord right now? Because I just saw your entire face light up. You must be using light mode.
Yes,
She is
okay,
using
I don't
You're
use
even
dark
so
mode.
listening.
I don't
I
use
can't
dark
believe it
mode
sometimes.
on anything.
Why won't you use dark mode? It's better.
I don't like dark mode. I like light mode. I can
Everyone
see
in
better.
chat, tell Heather to use dark mode.
No.
Have y'all ever wondered why Heather's vision is so bad? It's because she burns the frick out of her corneas on a daily basis.
Not because I can't see good on dark mode.
I'm gonna buy you some LASIK, Heather.
Fine,
You've
buy me
already-
LASIK.
You know why you can't see on dark mode? It's probably because you've already done some damage to your eyes from
What? That
probably
doesn't
years
make
of
any
using light mode.
sense.
What?
That doesn't make any sense. I've been on dark mode before with light mode. I tried them both, and I was just like, I feel like I see better when it's light mode.
Even EdX Lover is calling you a heathen, Heather.
Yeah, you're.
I don't care. I don't need their approval. Call me
Just
Heathen
face
Heather.
it, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. I am right for what's for me. I'm not making you go to light mode. You can be on dark mode like a little pussy all you want. Can't
Because
stand the
being on
light.
light mode would be objectively wrong, like everyone
No,
is telling you.
it's not. Why would you have it as an option if it's wrong?
Megan McGonagall says it helps. Dark mode helps my eyes.
Well, that's good for you. It's not for me.
I think, you know what? I think Heather's afraid of the dark.
I am not, you son of a bitch.
Honeydrop says, read the webtoon, I'm not Alicorn.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, people have been telling me about that one, and I haven't looked it up yet.
It's a story about my OC.
Oh.
Yep.
Your red OC?
No. The pink one.
Donut Steel?
Oh, I have the pink one. Let's see if I remember where I put it.
Ooh, you just got burned by Megan. Megan says you're a wussy.
Did she say that? I don't see that.
She says, I'm sorry, Heather, but you are a wussy for not using dark mode.
How am I a wussy for not using dark mode? Dark mode is for freaking normies! Everyone uses dark mode!
If everyone uses dark mode, maybe there was a reason.
Maybe there's a reason you're all stupid. I'm sorry I dared to be different.
Sometimes being different isn't a good thing.
Well, too bad. This is where we are.
Old
Oh.
Railroad Crossing Production says hello.
I didn't find pink brownie, but I found this Christmas thing that I made. I never sent it to you guys. I probably never will.
You might have. Is it the one where, like, you, Heather, myself, and Sweetie are all in the kitchen?
No.
With Santa hats on?
I'm getting hot.
EdX Lover says he's unsubscribing because you use, like...
Good. I don't need your subscription. I don't need any fake followers that are just following me because they think I fall into their trends.
You know, they were probably going to become a patron. You just lost one for using light mode.
You know what? This isn't even my day job. I don't need your money.
Oh, well, Trent uses light mode, too.
Thank you, Trent.
I'm sorry, Trent. I'm gonna have to kick you out of my server now.
No, you're not.
I know. I wouldn't get rid of Trent. He's too nice. Bigorna says, hey, people, guess who's got a laptop with a broken screen?
Oh,
Is it me?
It's
That's
not.
Heather.
It's not me. The screen isn't broken. I'm trying to get the freaking back panel off so I can get the hard drive out and then recycle that bitch.
Yeah, so she's got this one rogue screw that won't come up. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just want to rip the thing off, but I don't know if that's good. Like, does it matter if I'm just gonna recycle it anyway? Or like, would that break something?
Probably not.
Would that break something?
Brony,
What?
you're gonna have to link your Patreon. Some people are interested.
Okay.
Or at least in the server.
Yeah.
Guys, you
sure,
can only
if
get
it-
into Bronny's server if you're on his Patreon. Same for mine.
Yep.
You gotta pay him like $1 or something. I don't know.
As little as $1. Now there's other services that I offer at higher tiers, but yeah.
When you say services, I feel like you're a prostitute.
Okay, and edX Lover says I'd like to join as well. Yeah, edX on Patreon. Like when I started the server, darn near 2 years ago, I said, hey, give me your Discord emails, and I'll add you, or Discord names and numbers, and I'll add you in. So if you can message me yours, I'll put you in. But yeah, Syndicate, little as $1 a month. That's what you do. You get into the server. And then if you've got good mic quality, you can get on one of my shows too. But that's enough plugging me for today. We're here for Heather tonight.
Heather, yay.
Yep.
It's all about me. Look at all the interesting stuff I'm doing. I'm putting stitches. Making a
Tell me,
scarf.
Heather, what's it like being the most beautiful woman in the world?
Tell you what, Bronny, it's pretty hard. Hard as nuts. People just don't know what goes into this every day. The sacrifices I make, the struggles I face.
Well, you think you've got it bad. Your nephew just made a Lego fire truck mod.
That's good, though. That's
Or
nice.
mock. I don't know if he meant to hit the letter C.
You know, that sounds like fun.
Where is it?
NX Lover wants to know, where's your crown?
I have it packed in my cosplay box. I've been going pretty casual lately.
Yeah, you do have a really nice crown, though.
Yeah, it was a wire one. Maybe one day I'll get one in solid gold. Gonna start a Kickstarter for that one. It's like, guys, need
Louis, that's
$10,000 to make an actual gold
Where
crown.
did you post it, Louis?
Memes.
Of course. Let's see here. Yep, that is the... God, I look like Kirby.
Now make him look like Meta Knight.
Oh my god, I actually love it.
I'm gonna post
How does that not burn your retinas to look at, Heather?
Because it's actually a very nice shade of pink. Like, I thought it was going to be like a hot pink that looks just awful, but
That is a hot pink.
you do not know what hot pink looks
I'm gonna
like.
post a link in the...
Hot
didn't
pink
work.
looks way worse than that.
That's fine. People can copy paste.
Oh my god.
Okay, so, Old Railroad says, nah, I meant to hit C. Okay, so what's a mock then? Railroad, you're gonna have to tell me. And Syndicate wants to know, what is your dream car, Heather?
I always thought I was going to have like a Volkswagen Beetle, like a little bug or something. But, you know, I hear those are actually hard to maintain. So, I don't know. I'm an adult and I think of things logically. But, like, if money and parts were not a factor, maybe I'd want a Camaro. But, you know, I don't think I'll ever have one of those.
I like the idea of having a self-driving Tesla, but A, they can only go the speed limit, or up to the speed limit, because when they're in self-driving mode, they're automatic. Or also they can't really go very far. You can only get like a couple 100 miles on the charge. So when they improve that,
I don't know. I think I'd like it if it just went the speed limit if I'm not in a freaking rush. Like, you know, if you could switch it be from self-driving to, like you could switch from self-driving to, you know, just you driving yourself. Like, I would like that for work. Like, I'm just, like, I put in my route and be like, okay, car, take me to work, and then I'm just in the seat, like, you know, messing on my phone.
Louis, that's horrendous.
Brian, I can't believe you would go black.
well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you should probably get out of the chimney.
You look like Knife with purple.
Oh, jeez. I feel bad for the stream chat that can't see what we're seeing.
That's
I don't
fine,
want
need
them
to see this.
I don't
I'll
want
see
them
if
to
I
see
can.
it.
I'll see if I can figure out how to link it. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Wait, yes, it does. Wait, let me click. Brawny, tell me if that worked.
Attachment
Okay, okay, it doesn't matter. If someone can see it, then it's fine.
kind of worked, I guess.
Okay.
Yep. Bigorna says, my mom had a Beetle. She learned to drive in one. I like to ride on it. I used to want a Beetle too when I was really young. And everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
The kid says you look like the Joker.
Alrighty then.
Should I make a Joker one?
Oh wait, no, you should not.
You said so I'm making a Joker one now.
I was reading and I wasn't paying attention to what you said. Whatever.
Jared Leto Joker.
No.
No, I want him to look terrible.
Why do you all hate me so much?
Honey,
We
I
don't
love
hate you.
you. I love you. This is how I show love.
Abusive.
No, it's
You're
not.
the one who wanted me to join these streams.
Yep.
You knew he was gonna do this.
What time is it, Heather?
Well, in about... It's last 10 minutes of the stream, last 2 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them out, forever hold your silence until the next stream. I was literally waiting for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on my watch. I'm like, I'm not saying it until it's exactly 8:50. Wonder how y'all are gonna feel when, like, this time for my stream shifts forward because I'm gonna be in the East Coast.
Are you still gonna have it at the same time?
I would
Yeah,
imagine like the same time of day, like 10, but like, cause like, what time is it at your place right now?
It's 10:50. So
Yeah.
do you wanna start the stream at 9?
I don't know if I'd like it later.
Because we could still do 7.
Yeah, I think we could
It
still
would just
do
be
7.
it would just be 2 or 3 hours ahead of every. Like we would have to give ample warning.
Which we're gonna do. I'll be like, okay, guys, I'm moving. That means freaking it's gonna be this time, Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
Which means 2 hours earlier than usual.
Doodle says he's got a pink pixel in his eye and it's bugging me.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
You guys are finally gonna be in my time zone.
Wow, aren't you gonna
Fuck
love
you,
it?
time zone.
Well, Brandon,
You
actually,
gotta
is that
come
gonna work
visit.
out? Because we're gonna be on 7. Are you gonna still be at work?
Likely.
Aw, man, it means we're gonna lose Brandon.
Quit your job. We're more important.
I'm working on it.
Good stuff. You did the right thing.
Alright, I'm gonna erase this cutie mark.
Why?
I'm gonna put something different.
Okay. Bigorna says, so it's Brawny if he was a synthwave clip. Okay,
Yes.
sure. I actually don't know what that is. Someone educate me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Take the 80s, put it in a blender, shake it up a bit, imbibe it.
This is what this is what synthwave is.
Oh my god, that's hideous.
Hold on.
Ah,
Yes, it's another attachment.
everyone, look at my creation. I'm the master of these.
Beautiful. I love it. Now do me as Harley Quinn.
I will be taking requests now.
Yay!
$10 each.
Oh, then.
All proceeds go to Brony.
No.
For
Okay.
that, that's basically synthwave.
Megan says Cookie Run Kingdom is addictive, and I am so lost into it.
Dude, yeah.
Heather keeps getting into sim games lately. Like she's Raid Shadow Legends, the Jurassic Park game. She started another one that was like Fallout themed, but still pretty much the same game.
Yeah, I don't
Is
know
Fall-
why. I don't
Fallout
understand.
Shelter?
Yeah, Fallout Shelter.
Yeah.
I don't understand why, like, I get so invested.
Sin.
Like, trust me, I
You
wish I knew.
You sit there staring at your phone like, why won't you get pregnant?
Yeah, like, these people take so long to have babies.
You're not. Like, I have
we-
so many babies. in mine.
Are we even talking about the same thing anymore? I thought we were
No,
talking
yeah,
about mobile games.
Fallout Shelter to get, like, yeah, there's only a few ways you can get more
Did you
dwellers.
post your OC in there just so I can mess with it?
Yes, that is one I
I
drew.
have your poses.
But I like this one. It's the newer one that I drew, and I drew it myself.
It looks like a deformed cat.
No, it doesn't. It looks
Looks
cute.
like a donkey.
I like it. It looks cute.
Doodle wants to see Brawny as a SWAT cat.
You are a SWAT cat.
Okay, I'm not going that elaborate. I only did Joker because it's got a couple color switches.
Yeah.
Bigorna, that is accurate.
What did Bigorna say?
Synthwave
Synthwave and
is all the 80s
80s
stereotypes that doesn't include glam rock.
Alrighty then. What's wrong with glam rock?
It was too fabulous for its time.
What synthwave is?
Glam rock is, what were we calling Heather's, sin game addiction? Oh yeah, sin.
No, it's not my fault, okay? They're just fun and interesting, and they can keep my attention. The only thing I don't like is all the waiting. But I won't
You know
spend
what
money.
I've been seeing on the app stores?
What?
Tell me.
I'm sorry to interrupt, by the way. I've been seeing these blatant ripoff of Ocarina of Time and other Legend of Zelda games. And the screenshots look so bad. I gotta take some screenshots and show you. They're so good.
But before you do that, it's the last 5 minutes of the stream. Last 5 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please bring them up now. Forever hold your silence. Still the next stream!
Louis, why would you just interrupt like that? How could you do
Because
this?
I have no regard to the rules.
To be fair, I didn't make it a rule. I just wanted to finish.
You guys looking video game?
It's just kind of a dick thing to do.
Ronnie, how long have we been friends?
Zeld at Ocarina Quest of Time. Oh my god, that is horrible. That is horrible.
Wait, found something else. It's not exactly Ocarina of Time, but
Ocean Horn? Yeah, that looks... Damned me if that's not a ripoff of frickin' Breath of the Wild Link.
there's also rip-offs of Breath of the Wild on it. Let me see if I can... Breath Companion. Oh, wow, that's actually... Oh, never mind. That's actually not a rip-off. That's actually useful. What? Hell is this? It's a rhythm game.
I completely ruined that brownie pose. I'm never getting it back.
That's why you gotta duplicate the layer. You do everything on a new layer until you're absolutely
I
certain it's
use
good.
MS Paint, Brownie. What do you mean, new layer?
Ugh.
You gotta go on.
I love how it says damaged on my forehead.
That's what the Jared Leto one has on it.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
You know, Suicide Squad, it's not a good movie, but I do like that movie. I like that movie a lot, actually.
Oh my god, are they serious? Are they serious with this one? Look at this. What?
Oh my god, let me see that.
Nobody can see what you're seeing.
He sent it.
Seldar!
He's put
The
it in
quest for
freaking
Elda.
video.
Are you fucking kidding me?
There's no way that's not a parody. There's no way it's not.
I don't know, and I don't want to.
It's got a rating of 2.6, so I'm not optimistic, but
Read the reviews.
I certainly read the reviews.
I
Brandon.
already
It says-
X'd out a lot of that
It
stuff.
says it right there, it's a porn game.
Where?
What?
Why did that get you so excited, Heather?
Where? I want to see it. What does it say?
Wait,
It's not really a porn game!
Well, you can't just
You
can't just bait me like that. You cannot just bait me like that. That's actually interesting. Porn games are like some of the funniest shit.
I was just about to say that would be some big brain shit if they put porn games up on the Google Play Store.
Oh my god, what if they did?
in a normal world.
Does Pornhub not have an app? Because I feel like they would.
It does.
Yeah, they have an app. So like, why wouldn't you just put porn games on there?
Because it doesn't have the functionality for porn games.
I don't know. Like well, once they do, because phones always get better.
How
Like you
much-
could just put an
how
18 plus section.
Okay, but how much of a trog do you have to be to play that kind of stuff in public? Presumably, when
You
you're
don't
having
have
fun?
to play it
I
in
guess I'm
public.
a trog. I
You
can
can play it at home.
Didn't you just get rid of a guy from your house who would do that exact kind of thing?
Well, he wouldn't play porn games, but I would hear his videos.
Oh, lovely. All right, so I think we're about out of time here.
Yeah, this is the last minute of the stream. Any last minute shit you gotta say it now. My God. We got into it tonight. We got into quite a few dicey subjects.
It's because I'm here.
That's great, Lou. You've made a good effect on the show.
This is what happens when you let me stay.
Hey, Doodle, if you're still here, find a way to message me your Discord information. And I can put you in my server. I'm just gonna get that out the way. So yeah, let's wrap it up.
Alright, guys. Let's say goodnight in alphabetical order. So I will say, Brandon, go first. Say goodnight.
Have a nice night.
Bronny.
Have a good night, everyone.
Louis, say goodnight.
No, buenas noches.
Okay, that's good. And good night, everybody. It's been a pretty fun stream, and I've enjoyed our various topics that we've talked about tonight. We made good progress on the scarf. We're not quite done with it yet, but I'll probably finish up those few streaks while we're offline, and then next week we'll start on the over easy eggs. So thank you for tuning in. Let me take a moment to thank my patrons, Emerald Spencer and DJ Skywalker and Filmer Brony. I have another one, Filmer Brony, and another guy named Josh. You know what? I gotta go on my Patreon and update myself because I think I have 3 of them. I have like 3 patrons now. Where do I go to?
Just rolling in that money, Heather.
Oh no, I got 4 patrons. So it's DJ, Emerald, Filmer Brony, and one last person. Where do I go to see them?
Notifications.
Notifications. Oh no, I have messages with all of them. Yeah, Jason. So I have Emerald Spencer, DJ Skywalker, Filmer Brony, and Jason, who are all now patrons on my Patreon. For just $2 per post, you could get a kazoo cover, and if you've seen the 2 I've done, yeah, they're pretty great. It's something you'll never see anywhere else, maybe, I don't know. Or for $10 per post, you can be in my Discord server. We're all in my Discord server. Sometimes I just like to go on my Discord server and see who's around and we'll play a video game or something. So there's a chance for social interaction, but if you think I'm worth just a one-time donation, I do have my PayPal link in the description. You'll probably just have to copy-paste that into your URL. But hey, it's a possibility. You can send money through that. But thank you anyway for showing up. You just being here, subscribing to the channel means a lot. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night.